Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'll be sharing with you some of the lesser known tips and tricks that you can do on Galaxy Watch Classic. And there are some really cool ones that I'll be talking about later on in this video, so make sure that you watch it till the end. And with that, let's get started. Did you know that if you receive a notification on Galaxy Watch Classic, you can swipe up to remove the notification, but you can also long press on it and then it gives you two options. You can clear the notification from here, or you can open the app as well. If you quickly want to go into settings, you can go into quick settings panel, and from here, let's say we want to go into do not disturb settings, just long press on this icon and it takes you straight to do not disturb settings in the settings menu. You don't need to go into settings and find do not disturb there. Now the benefit here is that you are into the settings panel where do not disturb settings exist, so you can also access all the related settings from here as well. Initially I didn't realize, but if you go into the calendar app, you can actually see that it displays the real-time date on the icon and it displays the accurate day as well. So that's some really cool stuff here. Next to it you can see the Google's icon, which is pretty static and boring. But if you decide to go in the calendar app, you can actually change the calendar view. So now you have the month view. You can tap on any row and that will open up the week view, which is very useful. And then from here you can add events from this app as well. You don't need to even open the calendar app on your phone. So let's say I want to add event for tomorrow. That opens up. I'll add the event. Now you can select all day or you can select a particular date. So let's select all day. Next, now you can type whatever it is that you want to type here. Once you're done, you can take a look at your event. And another cool stuff here is that you can actually change calendars. So if you have other calendars on your phone that have synced up with your watch, you can change the calendars from the watch as well. Very useful. And then obviously you can change when do you want to get the notification for this event. So you can do that. And you can also change the repetition and add notes for this event. So this is a very useful calendar app on this watch and you can get great functionality out of it. And if you save it, this event is right there in your calendar. It shows up as this blue icon below this date. And if you tap on it, it opens up and you can go through all of these details. If you want to edit it, you can do that as well. If you're a frequent traveler and you visit different countries, this next feature is really for you. So if you go in the world clock, you can add different cities here. And at first glance, you wouldn't notice something new here. You see the city name, you see how far the time is ahead and the actual time at that location right now. And at the top, you'll see the time at your current location and if you have daylight savings time or not. But if you start to swipe down and if you have several cities here, you can actually see that they are color coded. So this city here is white. So that means that it's already morning time there. And these cities have night time there. So it syncs up with the daytime or nighttime. At just one glance, you can tell where it is nighttime, where it is morning, which is very useful. And then if you go in any one of these cities, you get to see more details. So again, city name, how far it is ahead in terms of time, actual time there. And then you have sunrise time and sunset time. And my guess is that it assigns the morning or night colors to these cities based on sunrise or sunset times. And then you also see the weather at that location as well. So that is a lot of information in just one app. And then you can also have a widget for this app. So if you tap on this widget, it takes you straight to the app where you can scroll through all these cities. Another very useful widget on this watch is the battery widget, which shows you the battery percentage of all of your connected devices. Now what's really cool is that you can long press here, go in edit, tap on this edit button again, and you can select or unselect the devices that you want to actually show in this widget. If you have some images in the gallery app on this watch, you can very quickly add them to Watchfaces. So if you go in the gallery app and select any particular image, let's say we'll select this one, just long press on it and it will bring up two options. You can delete it from here or you can tap on this icon here and it will bring up all the watch faces that support background images. Now these watch faces will be available here even if they are not downloaded to your watch, because these are official watch faces. They are still available in the Galaxy wearable app, so you can select any one of them. So let's say we'll select Pebbles here, and now you can add even more images if you want. Press OK, and you have your image as the background on your watch face. And the next feature that I want to talk about is actually tucked inside Samsung settings. So if you go in settings, go in general, here go in Samsung keyboard and scroll up. Now here you will see quite a few settings available. So we have predictive text, you can turn it on. We have auto replace, you can turn that on. Auto spacing can be turned on. Auto capitalize can be turned on. Double tap spacebar to add period can be turned on. But this is the setting that I'm talking about, text shortcuts. It is a fantastic feature. If you like typing on the keyboard, this will really speed up your typing speed. So if you go in here, you can actually create shortcuts on your phone. Here you can see that I have created some shortcuts. If I type G, it would bring up Google. If I type Sam, it will bring up Samsung. S24 will bring up Galaxy S24 Ultra. USA will bring up United States of America. And you can create even more. So you can add your shortcut, add your expanded phrase, and then save it. So let me show you how this works. If I type G here, it would bring up Google, and I can type that very quickly. If I type Sam, it would mean Samsung, and that would bring up, and I can type that pretty quickly. If I type YT, it would bring up YouTube, and I can add that. And if I type USA, it would bring up United States of America. And now one of my favorite features, and it has to do with Gemini. This feature is such a lifesaver, especially when it's available on your wrist, which you can pull up very quickly and use very quickly. So this is you using Gemini to remember things for you. Let's say you park your car somewhere. Now you don't have to remember where you park your car. Just pull up Gemini and tell it to remember this information for you. Remember that I parked my car on level 3, spot 29.
Okay, I'll remember that. You can always ask me to forget things or manage what I've saved for you on the saved info page.
And it will give you this link to saved info page where you can go and delete all the saved information later on. Now, if you want to recall where you park your car, just pull up Gemini. Where did I park my car?
I remember that you parked your car on level 3, spot 29.
And there you go. Gemini remembers it for you, pulls the information up for you as well. You don't have to worry about it. And you can use this Gemini feature in unlimited scenarios. That's what I love about Gemini on Galaxy Watch. So that's about it from this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you've learned something new. If you have any tips and tricks that I haven't shared, let us know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.